DK Tuning. Today's video is on this gorgeous Mark III MX5, which is in for a stage 1 map, also a full exhaust system, a TIG welded exhaust system as well, so it's going to look beautiful. We've got one resonator and one small box to go in it to make sure it's not too loud. It is NA, so it will sound extremely loud and very raspy, so the resonator and the little box is going to keep that to a minimum. We've also got this 4x2 1 branch manifold going on it, which is going to also give it some extra power sound as well for the stage 1 later on. We're also going to be doing a dyno right at the end of this video as well. It's going to sound sick, guys. It should be around about 175 brake horsepower, something around that. It is NA, so you don't get massive gains, but we're going to be getting gains over the torque, over the whole gear, brake horsepower over the whole gear. It's going to be a lot smoother on the power, and we're also going to get better throttle response as well. So it's going to be a good video, guys, so make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be epic. Right guys, let's have a look underneath the MX5, see what's going on. So as we can notice, it has got a lot of surface rust, which is just a notorious thing with MX5s, only on the suspension components and stuff like that. It's just the usual. We have the secondary cat here, then we go back into a resonator box, which it'll be in a similar kind of situation when it comes back. And then we've got a big box at the back, but we're only going to be having a very small box. So it's going to be a similar situation with the exhaust, but we're not going to have no secondary cat. We're also going to have a very small resonator, so a little bit smaller resonator, and a very small back box too. These twin tips, which are going to look absolutely sick, and hopefully it's going to sound loads better as well. And then the 4x2 1 branch manifold is going to help get extra flow out of the exhaust, extra power, which is what's needed in an NA car. And then we're going to be stage 1 in it, putting it on the dyno, see exactly what we get. It's going to be sick, guys. It's actually going to be sick. I really like these cars, so it's going to be an interesting little build. So I've left Ryan to it to complete the exhaust. So let's see what he's been doing on the MX5. So if we go underneath, he is now bolting up some of the under trays. So we have left this part of the exhaust to its own device. We've left it and then started work from here. So we come into a nice TIG welded catback system. Well, I'd say a small box, quite a big box to be fair. Because the customer didn't want it to be too loud. Then it's out here into another box with some DK Tuning branding on it, which looks absolutely brilliant. The TIG welds on this system, guys, look absolutely beautiful. We've got our little badge there, just a little DK Tuning badge, how cute is that? And then we've got the twin, well, dual single exits as well, and it's gonna look and sound so much better. It's going to sound absolutely sick, but the TIG welds on this, guys, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to get some slow-mo, which you've probably already seen. And it's going to look beautiful. And then we're going to lower it down and get it started up, see what it sounds like, and then we're going to be moving on to the mapping and the dyno as well. Naturally aspirated car, guys, so we're not going to get massive gains out of it, so don't shoot us in the comments, all right? It is naturally aspirated, but we get some better throttle response, better torque throughout the gear, and better brake horsepower throughout the whole gear, as well as the exhaust system looking pucker. Right guys, the MX5 is now on the dyno and Kieran has just mapped it. So we're now going to do a dyno run to see what power we've got out of the stage 1 with the new exhaust. Hopefully we're going to get some decent figures. So we got some really, really good figures. We actually got over our quoted amount. So we got 180 brake horsepower, obviously naturally aspirated, don't forget this. 30 brake horsepower difference though, it was 150 stock. So we got 180 brake horsepower and 202 newton meters. So about 50 newton meters torque difference. So out of a naturally aspirated car, that is a massive change that we've got. We didn't think that we were going to be able to do that kind of figure, but it was absolutely sick. So if you want this on your car, guys, be it a Stage 1, the Dyno, or the beautiful, beautiful exhaust work, then please do not hesitate to message us on Instagram and Facebook, and also subscribe to our YouTube to join the madness every day. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.